Casey. Today I'm going to talk about a diving mask. It won't be this diving mask because this diving mask has four main problems. One, as you can see, there's only one snorkel tube. The problem with that is breathing. When you only have one snorkel tube, what happens is the carbon dioxide builds up within the mask and it can make it very difficult to breathe. That's a big problem. It's not safe. Also, this mask fogs easily, which is a problem because it limits your visibility. Not only does the fogging problem limit your visibility, but also the shape of the mask. As you can see, the shape is not ideal for underwater. Also, this mask leaks very easily. I believe that the seals are not very effective. It doesn't contour to the shape of your face, and you get leakage. So let's check this mask out, and as you can see, there's only one snorkel tube, and the problem with that is the O2 comes in and the CO2 goes out of the same tube, and what that does is it makes it harder for you to breathe. Also, there are no valves here to release the CO2, which is a big problem. Also, you can see this tube is rather thin, and again, making it difficult to breathe well. The Vasilio mask, as you can see, the design is much better. There are two snorkel tubes, and these snorkel tubes allow you to breathe much easier because they're allowing more oxygen into your mask, and you're not breathing carbon dioxide out of these tubes. It's only oxygen coming into your mask. This is a patented design here. As you can see, there are two valves. These valves get rid of the carbon dioxide. This one gets rid of about 95% of the carbon dioxide, and this gets rid of about 5% of any remaining carbon dioxide inside the mask. So you get plenty of fresh air while you're snorkeling. Also, it's only a one-way valve, so the carbon dioxide can only go out, and you don't have to worry about water coming in. This whole design is a patented design, so you can rest easy. I'm going to do a short demonstration. As you can see, this mask fogs very easily. We don't want that. Okay? Now, let me do the same test. So, as you can see, this mask is far superior. It doesn't fog nearly as easily as this mask does. And one reason is because of the anti-fog film that they use when they manufacture this. Also, again, we talked about the breathing system. Okay, so it's a far superior breathing system, and that way you don't have to worry about your mask fogging up and limiting your visibility. So once again, this system is not very efficient because this mask fogs. There are no valves. It looks like there's an artificial valve here. It doesn't work. So again, you're not really discharging the carbon dioxide as well as you should be. There's only one snorkel valve, and the oxygen's coming in, carbon dioxide's going out, so you're going to have fogging problems. Also, if you look at the shape of this mask, it's not ideal. This is a curved snorkel mask, and what that does is it makes it harder to see when you're underwater, because you have to take into account light refraction when you are underwater. So that really limits your visibility. So the fogging problem plus the shape of this mask are not ideal for a snorkel mask. You won't have a fogging problem with this mask because of the effective breathing system. Again, oxygen's coming in through two snorkel tubes, and the carbon dioxide is being released through two valves. So it's a very efficient system. Also, you can see the shape of this mask is very different. You notice it's not curved, but it's flat. And what that does is it gives you greater visibility. And it is better when you take into account light refraction when you're in the water. So that's great. Also, this has an anti-fog film, so you don't have to worry about your mask fogging up and limiting your visibility. Let's talk about water leakage. That can be a big problem when you're snorkeling. You don't want water leaking into your mask. That ruins your experience. What's great about this mask is it's ergonomic. So this silica gel adheres to the contours of your face. So you don't have to worry about water leaking in. Also, it includes 5-degree water seals. And let me show you one of those seals. So as you can see, water will not leak into your mask or the snorkeling tubes. And there's one inside here. And there's another one here. So that ensures that water will not leak into your mask or your snorkeling tubes. And once again, you have the two valves here. These only work in one direction, so you don't have to worry about water coming in through these valves. They only expel the carbon dioxide. Now, let's talk about this. As you can see, like with many other snorkeling masks and snorkeling tubes, there is the plastic oval egg, which also is another added measure to make sure that water doesn't leak into your snorkeling tubes. Now let's look at this mask. There are no seals, at least not very effective ones. Okay, so you can see the difference. Here are the seals side by side. Let's talk about the safety of these snorkeling tubes. This one is very easy to undo. As you can see, it didn't take much effort for me to release this. So, that's dangerous. If this comes undone while you're snorkeling, you're going to have a lot of water rushing into your mask. That's not safe. This system is far superior. This is a snug fit. It might be a little bit more difficult to come undone, but it's a much safer system, okay? And it takes a little bit of effort to get these apart, but again, safety is most important. You don't want water coming into your mask or coming into your snorkeling tube while you're snorkeling. Let's talk about snorkel tube rotation. As you can see, this snorkel tube does not rotate. That makes it a lot more difficult to snorkel. You're going to have a lot of problems with snorkeling if you can't rotate your snorkel tube. Let's look at this design. Again, this is a far superior design. This is a patented design. You can rotate these snorkel tubes 360 degrees. So it's ideal for snorkeling. And what this does is you can find your ideal posture for swimming. You can set these to where you want them, where they feel comfortable, and it's a lot easier than having a mask that doesn't have rotating snorkel tubes. Putting together the snorkel tube is very easy. The pieces just fit into one another, as you can see. Not difficult at all, and these clips will help you attach the snorkel tube to the mask. There are teeth on these clips, so just make sure that the teeth are set, and you don't want to disassemble the snorkel tube that often. because it can affect the function of the seals. And it also comes with earplugs. To sum up, this is a far superior mask for the reasons we talked about. Again, the breathing system is much more effective. You have 2 snorkel tubes. This only has 1. And you have 2 valves to get rid of that carbon dioxide. This mask doesn't have any valves, so you run the risk of not getting enough air while you're snorkeling. This mask does not fog. It has an anti-fog film. This mask fogs quite easily. Again, the shape of the mask is important. This has better visibility when you are snorkeling. Also, you don't have to worry about water leakage with this mask because of the sealing system. So all in all, this is a far superior mask. And last but not least, the rotation of these snorkeling tubes is a great feature. You can rotate them 360 degrees and you can put them where you like them based on your swimming posture, your snorkeling posture. And most importantly, your safety is a priority when you're snorkeling. This mask is a much better choice because of the features, because of the patented design, so you don't have to worry when you're snorkeling about your safety.